DM Collaborate, opening event at the Roundhouse, London, 1st of March 2016. DM Collaborate is the name of the project, and it's a mutual connection between disabled artists and musicians across Greater London. People like myself, who are disabled musicians, quite find that we do tend to sometimes get isolated and not be able to hook up with other people. I know, Chris, you've had that problem in the past, and that's how you came to Drake Music. Our meetings will be all about how we can communicate with each other and how we can accommodate each other's differences and our abilities. This is to provide monthly meetups for us to devise. So we're socialising, we can discuss issues around access to opportunities for the creation and recording and performing of music. I think that's really at the heart of a lot of this, is where do we perform, where do we get access to create music, where do we get the space. It would be really nice that every month we meet that one of us shares a bit of their own creative practice. Also, it's a sharing of creative ideas, so if we have ideas of working that we want to, that we could just bounce off each other. We will also be jamming together. And then there's showcasing individual and group work. And we're looking at possibilities of working in partnership with artists from other disciplines. So we've got our dancer. Yeah. Yes, there you are. Our DJ and rapper. So we can work out how we partner up with each other, but also other organisations. There was a project we did with BFI, which is to make music for a film. So music can go with films, and there is quite a lot of opportunities around that. And finally, it's to create an open group where we can decide what we want from these meetings.
My dreams, they came true when you held me, and all of my dreams, they came true when you held me.
Coming here, right, I can say, watching Chris, right, what he was doing as a disabled person, because I always thought there's nothing for disabled people, right? Watching Chris, it nearly made me want to cry. It was fantastic, and it was inspiring, and it made me feel good. And it made me feel, well, if Chris can do it, other disabled people can do it, and I can do it.
Because even with the tour and stuff, it's wonderful and all the press and blah, 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 and breaking new ground with the music, but I'm still doing it on my own. It's still a solo show. Yeah. The idea of getting together as a band, that's a very different thing. I'm very excited.
I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but is that not what you all want from this, more than anything? Is this wonderful way of starting collaborations with different people and forming relationships and starting sort of jumping off into different projects, because I know that's what I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm really up for sharing my experience. I work for a dance company.
I'm a folk singer and I should be singing, and it's really hard to make the approaches to people to say, actually, I really want to find some musicians to work with, and I'd really quite like to explore how my voice could be used in a different way. So I'm just very pleased that it's happening, and I'm putting it out there. I want to work with people. It's
where we just use the knowledge of someone to work with a band of non-disabled people. It's not that, I don't know anyone else, but that's kind of what it's just, I want to make it a support group.
I agree, but at the same time, I believe there's not enough music education being delivered to the deaf and disabled people. That's where all the issues lay. That's why the team here is very small compared to London, which is massive. I would have expected more people to come and turn up.
One of the things that I'm sort of starting to get a little bit more involved with is the sort of the strategic sort of stuff that's going on with all these different areas of work. So we've got like research and development.
So it's a little headset that goes on like that, and much like the gloves, it talks via Wi-Fi to a computer. It uses similar sense technology that gets like head position, and you use a breath tube to play notes. So you sort of pick notes and play them off the screen.
That would be great.
I'll be interested in that. That is fantastic.
Event held at the Sackler Space at the Roundhouse. Performance by Chris Halpin. Filmed by Simon Purinch. Edited by Ivan Riches and transcribed by Inga Tiller. Thank you to all the DM Collaborate participants that attended this event. Ivan Riches, producer for DM Collaborate, Daryl Beaton, Regional Programme Manager London and producer for Connect and Collaborate London, Inga Tiller, Regional Project Coordinator London, Jenny Maskell, National Team Administrator, BFI South Bank Events and Production, and Lucy Scott and Ollie Pickering from the Roundhouse and the Roundhouse. Supported by City Bridge Trust. Music copyright Chris Halpin 2016. Film copyright Drake Music 2016. City Bridge Trust, City of London. Breaking down disabling barriers to music, Drake Music.